Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to NHL Draft Pros.
Shoots, he scores!
On today's video, we're going to take a look at one of the top prospects for the 2026 NHL Draft Class, JP Hurlbert. And if you want to see some reports from some other prospects in this draft class, head over to NHL Draft Pros on YouTube or hit the icon below this video, and that will bring you to our homepage. And please help the channel grow by hitting that subscribe and like button. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, JP Hurlbert, last year, playing for the NTDP, he had 37 points in 56 games, 19 goals, 18 assists. And in terms of team scoring, last year he was third on the team in team scoring. So not really some crazy numbers there, but just wait, because I'm going to talk about how he's doing this year, and there's a huge improvement. Okay, so first we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from his days at the NTDP last year and check out the nice moves here and the goal. One-on-one with the goalie, and he beats him cleanly. Now, this year, he is playing in Kamloops in the WHL. So yeah, he made the move over to the Dub, and he actually currently leads the entire league in points. So very impressive to say the least. He's listed at 6 feet, 183 pounds, and he is a University of Michigan commit, which will be a great place to go for his development and work on some of his deficiencies, which I'll get into a little bit later in the video. But the name of the game for JP Hurlbert is offense. The kid can score. Let me tell you something. He has some elite offensive skills. And the one thing that stands out is his shot. He can absolutely rifle a puck. And yeah, he's got that, that toe drag release, the Bedard type shot. Like, you just can't deny the shot on this kid for sure. Like, he can beat goalies one-on-one. Now, the other thing is that his passing is really good. Check out this pass right here. Like, that is a no-look pass. And look at his teammate had a wide open cage right there. Like, yeah, it was definitely... He's definitely got like that dual threat, I guess you could say. He can find teammates in open lanes. He slows the play down to allow seams to open up, and he can be very productive on the PP. So yeah, he's got definitely some nice playmaking abilities for sure. And here's another nice shot right there. See that, how he beats goalies cleanly one-on-one? Like, he's got that shot, man. Wow. And here's another one. Look at this. Watch this. Boom. Toe drag release. Thank you very much. So yeah, definitely an offensive dynamo, to say the least. Now, there's a couple of things, like I said, that he needs to work on, and going to the college route is going to be very, very good for his development. And you got to remember, he's only 17. He's an April 08 birth date. So lots of time still to develop. The thing is, with his skating, he doesn't have that, that separation speed, that breakaway speed, I guess you could say. So he needs to improve on that. I think it's just a matter of strengthening, to allow for more quickness and better four-way mobility. Also needs, like I said, that strength, which will also help in his board battles. He's a little bit weak, gets pushed off the puck a little bit easily. And look at that play right there. That's a nice pass, anticipation right there. That's a great play. So if he can get a little bit stronger, and bulk up, I guess you could say, core strength, all that stuff. And I think that going the college route next year is going to be really good for his development. Then that's going to be, he might turn out to be, one of the top picks in this draft, actually. Is he a center? That's the other thing. He's listed as a center, and centers are kind of hard to find in this draft. The 2026 draft is loaded with high-end D and wingers, but the center position is something that is sought after. And so I don't know if he's necessarily, considered to be a centerman. He might be better suited as a winger, but that's to be determined. There's still a lot of season left. Right now, though, I would consider him a first rounder. How high, I think, remains to be seen. We want to see how the rest of the season plays out. And, obviously playoffs, when hockey gets a little bit more, tough, I guess you could say. We're going to see how he handles that. But yeah, overall, JP Hurlbert, great offensive forward. Like, check out this end-to-end rush and then that release. Wow. So going to be interesting to see how the rest of the season plays out, but right now he is firmly in the first round. How high will he go? It remains to be seen, but that is it for JP Hurlbert. And like always, please subscribe and hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.